Hello everyone, welcome to a mental health Monday video, and today I will be talking about my struggles with my body image while I dye my hair. Gonna go to the bathroom, ignore all this on the floor. I'm washing my sheets and my bedding because I do that once every 2 fucking weeks so that way I don't get crusty. Alright, we are in the bathroom, and I'm gonna get the hair dyeing stuff out. So, we got the motherfucking bowl, we got the motherfucking hair dyes. I'm going to mix 2 colors together to see what happens. And yeah, I'm not gonna worry about putting a garbage bag over me. I'm just gonna do it right here. Hold on, let me set you down. Oh, this is in the way. All right, I'm gonna put these gloves on. These latex, well actually I don't think they're latex, but there might be someone who lives with me that has a latex allergy. I actually don't know if anybody, actually no, I think these are latex because I recognize the texture. Oh, no, don't fall. Stop.
I'm gonna hit you. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
This
What
is
are you doing?
Jess.
What are you doing your own hair?
I've done it before, it's okay.
Better not make a mess in here.
I'll clean it up. I guess 1 rubber band will be enough. I'm gonna take off my glass. Well, actually, I'm gonna grab a chair. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a fountain chair. Alright, let's get down to business to dye my hair. Yeah. I gotta section it. So first, I'm gonna do the back of my head. I'm going to do this, and then, oh fuck, my bangs. You know what? It's okay. It's gonna be out of the way. I look ridiculous. Let me just try to get some more hair dye out. Let me scoop out the purple. And now mix it. I am mixing it with my hand. And what I plan to do is lather this shit in my hair like it's fucking soap. Ah, yes. Time to dye my hair. Alright. This is how we do it. So I've struggled with mental health for a while. For a lot of you guys may already know that, considering how a lot of you who follow me know that I am openly disabled online. So, yeah. Let me just rub this shit in real fucking good. But yeah, I've been openly disabled online ever since I fucking started back in 2015. But a lot of you guys are gonna probably say, Star, the oldest video of yours on your YouTube channel was back in, I think, 2018. Well, that, my friends, is because I made a lot of really bad choices in the past, and I don't want that to be reflected in my current state, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm going to fucking rub this shit all in my head. But let me tell y'all why I chose YouTube as my... Oh no, there is more purple. I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them big. I like them plumpy. You guys might be wondering, Star, what are you going to talk about in this video? I'm going to talk about some of my past actions and why I chose to delete so much content off of a lot of my social media. And the simple answer is some of the jokes I made in the past were very problematic, and I had a lot of internalized ableism. Okay. Ooh. And I will admit, I am not proud of who I was in the past. I was a really awful person in the past. Especially behind the scenes. Like, I would, lash out at people and stuff. I know it was because of my mental illness, but that doesn't fucking excuse my actions, you know? I think that what I've done in the past is really, really, really shitty. I'll just do this. And you might also be wondering, Star, why did you decide to randomly dye your hair at 9 o'clock at night? I think I'm manic. That is why. I felt the sudden urge to change my appearance. So I thought, hey, why not dye my fucking hair? Scoop some out. Maybe like that. And I'm just gonna keep massaging it in. And all of that. And I'm gonna, yep, I'm gonna do that. All right. Hold on, let me look in the mirror. I'm gonna add some pink. That should be good. I'm just gonna mix in the pink and purple to make more purple. I'm free, free falling. All right, let me just. All right. Now, that I got hair all lathered up. It's time to put on. It's time to let it fucking sit for a minute. I gotta find my shower cap. Where is my goddamn shower cap? Oh, there it is. There's my shower cap. My cap. Okay. Let me just... You know what? I'm gonna get hair dye on my hands, but that's okay. Okay. Get some of that in there. Okay, time to tighten it up. Okay, good. Good. Now, we're gonna wait for this shit to sit. I'm gonna put my glasses back on. I'm gonna have to throw away this because I used the last of it. Now it's time for me to clean up. Get all that out. It's time to put it all away. Put it all away. Time to close this. Okay, it's already closed, then never mind. Time to throw that away. But yep. Now, I'm gonna continue talking to the camera about mental health shit. Alright, so what I will be talking about is, I now remember what I was gonna talk about in this video, but what I was gonna talk about is my body image and how I struggle with that. Why? Oh, I thought my lips were bleeding for a second. But basically, I've always struggled with body image ever since I was really, really young. Because as a kid, I always knew I looked different from everyone else. Because I have oculocutaneous albinism class 1A. And what that means is I have no pigment in my hair, skin, or eyes. And I'm legally blind. Yeah. And I've always struggled with body image. Sometimes I can't even leave my room because I'll like have panic attacks at the thought of people thinking I'm ugly, which I already get comments on a daily basis on all of my platforms about how ugly I am, which sucks. Like, I know I'm not the best looking. Like, I have a genetic disorder. I have scars all over my body. You can't see them in the front camera. That is hair dye on my arm. But you can see some of them on camera, like those right there. From me biting myself. That right there. All that. I also have one on my face right here that even makeup can't cover up. But ever since I was a kid, I struggled with like body image. Because even as a kid, I had scars. And, yeah, my self-harm addiction also ruined my self-image to the point where sometimes I feel so ashamed of my scars that I wear long sleeves. Like, the horrible part about having a self-harm addiction is that you do it, then you feel ashamed, and then you feel more ashamed and guilty, and that guilt and shame drives you to do it again, and then you do it again, and then you feel guilty and ashamed, and then you do it again, and then it's just a very vicious cycle. But self-harm was not the only reason why I have self-image issues, and my albinism is not the only reason why I have self-image issues. I have schizoaffective disorder, which affects my perception of reality. And the way I look like to me versus what I look like to other people is very, very different. To me, I just see myself as... I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I see myself as a monster, the way I look, not going to lie. And as I've gotten older, some of my schizoaffective symptoms have gotten worse. I'm on medications that help, like, significantly reduce the mood swings and hallucinations, but I still have very odd beliefs and also, like, a lot of body dysmorphia because of my schizoaffective, because my hallucinations constantly jump down my throat about my weight, about my skin, my hair, my eyes. My hallucinations say the most disgusting and mean things to me. And on top of that, I get comments all the time making fun of my appearance, mainly my weight and my scars and my skin, hair, and eyes. I've even been accused of being a crack addict. And I'm like, wow, I must look really ugly if these people are making fun of me. Logically and intellectually that there's a chance that I probably don't look as bad as I think. But these, like, constant thoughts in my head of, like, oh my god, I'm so ugly, I look disgusting, I look horrible. I've struggled with these kinds of thoughts ever since I was like 7 years old. I remember when I was 7 years old, that was the first time I remember feeling self-conscious, because I remember, especially in the early to late 2000s, being skinny, like anorexic level skinny, was considered healthy. And I would constantly see these, like, girls and these guys in magazines that are so skinny and so, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, I know now those images I was exposed to were probably photoshopped. There's a very high possibility that they were photoshopped. Like, I know that now, but as a kid, seeing that kind of thing and never seeing someone who had my appearance, like having a tooth gap, having scars, having a asymmetrical face, none of that was ever shown on TV. Until this day, it's not shown on TV very much. And the very few times that is shown on TV is often the ugly people are, like, the butt of the joke, which fucking hurts. It fucking hurts to think about. A lot of my self-image issues, I feel like, is because of internalized ableism, because I'm like, I feel angry at my body constantly, because from the very minute I was born, my body couldn't do a single thing right. It couldn't even produce 1% of its DNA correctly. And if you guys don't know, albinism causes 1% of your DNA to be missing, and that 1% is the melanin in your skin, hair, and eyes. And I constantly feel like my body is a failure, that I am a failure, that I am not good enough, I am not worthy, I'm not lovable. And I also, because of my disabilities, I feel like I'm not worth being loved. I kind of gave up on finding love in my life. I gave up dating. I gave up trying to make friends. I gave up on a lot of things because of my self-worth issues. And honestly, my self-worth is so low. I didn't think I would get the current job I have now, working in retail. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for my job. I'm really glad I got through the interview process and all that and got the job. But I still don't feel good enough no matter how much I achieve in life. I do cry at least once every couple days about the way I look. I literally burst into tears because I hate what I see in the mirror. And my biggest insecurities are my weight, my skin tone, my hair color, my eye color, my tooth gap, my speech, the size of my arms, the size of my legs. I hate how big my nose is. I don't like the fact I have nystagmus. That's one thing about my eyes I hate the most about them, is my nystagmus. I hate that. I fucking wish I could get surgery to fix it, but the surgery that could help me could actually end up doing more damage than good. I've had multiple eye doctors tell me that I should not do the surgery because it could leave me completely blind. And I feel like the only way I could ever be happy with my appearance is if I lost an unhealthy amount of weight and got an unhealthy amount of plastic surgery. Like, I want to get a nose job to make my nose smaller, like make this part of my nose more thin. I want to get my double chin reduced or completely removed if possible. I want to get a tummy tuck. I also want to do cryotherapy to freeze the fat in my stomach. I also want to get Botox to prevent aging, but I'm terrified of needles. I want to have my upper lip be the same size as my lower lip because my upper lip is way smaller than my lower lip. I also think my vagina looks like roast beef, I'm gonna be real. I also feel like my butt isn't big enough. I feel like my thighs are too big. The lower part of my legs are too big, especially my ankles. I feel like my scars will turn off someone during sex. I'll be honest. Like, I'm still a virgin in my 20s, which I'm not surprised by given the way I look. And I want to get rid of the mole on my face that's right here, because I've always felt insecure about the mole on my face. I fucking hate that about my face. And also this one right here too. Right here. You can't see it as much, but the fact I can notice it distresses me. I also hate the way my cheeks are so chubby. Like, look when I do this. Look at that. Like, bro. I also try brushing my teeth, but it's really hard for me to brush my teeth because of sensory issues. And I'm insecure about how yellow my teeth are. I know it's not my fault I have sensory issues. I was born that way. But it fucking sucks knowing that I have multiple disabilities that make me extremely unattractive. Also, I have done so much damage to my own body because of my self-image issues. I have used diet pills. I have used laxatives. I have used multiple types of detox teas. I have starved myself. I have binged. I have purged. I have exercised until I literally vomited or fainted. I have purposefully dehydrated myself. I have also excessively drank water before. There was one time I drank 2 gallons of water in one day to try to lose weight, and I only lost 1 pound the next day. And I have also almost OD'd on caffeine before because at one point I would not eat anything. I would only drink coffee to give myself energy. I will admit to some other things which I have not admitted to anybody. I have stolen food from stores before to binge and purge. And I fucking hate myself for it. Also, my self-image has also damaged relationships with other people. I have, like, in the past, I've been competitive with other people around me to be the most attractive. Like, as a kid, I would bully my older sister because I thought she had it easier than me because she was more attractive than me. There's no excuse for what I did. What I did was fucking unforgivable, in my own opinion. And I feel like I am a horrible person. Like, I am a horrible person for what I did. And, I would also do things to make other people around me gain more weight on purpose. Like, one time I made a cake for my roommates, and I ate less than they did. And part of me in my head was like, I hope they gain more weight than me. I know that's fucking terrible, but I was in a horrible mood that day. That doesn't excuse what I did. What I did was shitty. But I thought that if I ate less cake than them and they had a larger serving size than me, then I would be more attractive. Oh yeah, and that's not the only incident of me trying to get other people around me to gain more weight than me. There was one time I baked cookies, and I thought maybe if I put way more sugar in the cookies for one batch than another batch, and I ate the other batch, like, I binged and purged the batch with less sugar in it, and I made people. Well, I guess I didn't force people to eat the cookies. That would be kind of weird. But I had people eat the cookies that had more sugar in it, so that, because in my head I thought, like, they'll become more ugly than me, and I will get more attention that way. If I threw up the cookies after I ate them, I would not gain any weight from that. But yeah. Another really horrible thing I did, which you guys may notice about my older content, excuse me, is I body checked a lot on camera. I'm not proud of that. Like, when I was at my lowest weight of being 105 pounds, I would body check on camera and show off how much I starved myself. I feel so guilty about that because I know I've probably triggered thousands of people that way. And if you guys don't know what body checking is that you basically try to make yourself look as skinny as possible, and you do things like this, like put your, like, arm around your wrist, or like you'll, like, do this to make your collarbones more prevalent, or you'll, like, turn your head to the side like this to, like, show how thin your neck has become. It's that kind of thing. It's basically showing off how skinny you are. That's what body checking is. You can also do it without showing anyone as well. You could do it towards yourself to purposefully trigger yourself as well, which I still do that. I still body check when I look in the mirror. I know it's really not healthy, but I literally cannot stop. I am more than willing to admit to all of the terrible things I've done because I want to become a good person. I want to be the best person I can be. I really do. I want to get better. I want to heal. I want to eventually get to a place where I do feel good about myself. And, like, don't get me wrong, in regards to my personality, I think I am a better person than I used to be a couple years ago. But I absolutely hate my appearance. Nothing has improved about my physical confidence, like, in my physical appearance. But I don't think I'm a super bad person. I think I'm more of an anxious person now. But that's it for today's video. Comment down below your guys' experience with body image issues. And let's support each other in the comments. That would be great. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh yeah, and also, when I post tomorrow, it will show the results of my hair dye. So yeah, see ya.